Sorry, Starbucks. This smells a little better.
Come on, work. I really hope this works.
Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning and I have a very, very slow start. I totally slept in. It's 9 o'clock. I never sleep in this late on a Sunday because I like to get to the gym usually before 8 o'clock, but now I have a really late start. The scale went up just 0.8 of a pound from coming off of the egg fast, which is expected. You will gain a little bit of the weight, especially when you don't do transition days, which I did not yesterday. And in fact, I had 23 grams of carbs instead of 20, which is my norm. For keto, I usually stick between 20 to 25 grams of carbs. I'm always aiming for those 20, but some days it's a little bit harder than others. Next week will be my actual 2-month update on keto. So I will do my comparison photo from day 1 to the current. Here, I just wanted to do a quick body shot update. It's still this belly I need to get rid of. Good morning, happy Sunday, guys. And back from the gym, showered up, and what we're going to be doing is showing you what I eat in a day on the weekend, on a Sunday. This week is not going to be a very typical week. I have a planned cheat day coming up, yes. More about that later. And what else we got going on? I have a work lunch to go to where our boss treats us once a year out to lunch. I'm probably going to be keto for that because we're going to, I think, a Mediterranean place. So totally going to be keto for that. But the other planned cheat, I'm not. It's at a pizza place. So I'm going to have real pizza. But anyways, more about that later. So right now I have in my microwave here, let's see. So in the microwave, ooh, exploded a little bit. It's hot, hot. So it did explode a little bit, but this is a concoction that I made yesterday, and this is, believe it or not, pumpkin spice no meal. I think they call it no oatmeal. No oats, no grains or anything in there. This is the oatmeal. Ow, it's very hot still in my hand. I nuked it in the microwave for a minute after I already cooked this yesterday. So I don't want to totally give away my secrets just yet because I want to perfect this, but this is a pumpkin spice, no oatmeal. I will give you a hint. It does have riced cauliflower in it. So if you were interested in this recipe, let me know in the comments down below and I will perfect it. I mean, it's pretty close to being perfected now, but I will perfect it and get a video on how I made it. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this for breakfast, and I'm gonna make a coffee because it's actually past noon. I wanna try out that new coffee that I just got in my Sprouts Keto grocery haul, if you saw that. So this is that new coffee that I just got yesterday. Really curious to see what this is gonna taste like. Oh man. Well. Sorry, Starbucks. This smells a little better. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I can smell the chocolate in there. Okay, ready to give this a try. So this is 4 ounces of very strong coffee. I got 3 large ice cubes in my glass here. I am going to be using the MCT oil powder with collagen. Love this stuff. It's chocolate. It's cheaper than Perfect Keto. I get it from Amazon. I'm loving it so far. It's just enough sweetness where I don't actually have to add any further sweetness to my iced coffees. You can if you want, but I feel like it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my coffee in there, a scoop of the powder, and then I have 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Oh, yum. Yes, that coffee did the trick. This was meal 1. I think I'm going to end up having 3 meals today, even though I'm starting off late. Yes, because I have 1,000 calories to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some editing. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi guys! I was shopping at Target and Marshall's and Maurice's. Anyhow, it is about 5 o'clock and I am hungry now. I wasn't earlier, but now I totally can eat. I'm going to have 2 burgers. I think I have enough calories to have 2 burgers tonight. I'm making the Wagyu beef. Wagyu beef is it's like Kobe beef. It's supposed to be the Japanese cow. I love it. I favor it more now than regular ground beef, and so does my son. So that is what we're gonna have for dinner. Oh shoot, I didn't want to go this way. Dang it! I wanted to go my shortcut way. Anyhow, see you guys soon. Well, this is very disappointing, but I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. Came home from shopping. The Wagyu beef is still frozen solid. Therefore, I cannot make hamburger patties out of them. I heard you can defrost hamburger meat in the Instant Pot, but I just don't want to do that, not with this kind of beef. It's very pricey and I just don't want to waste it. So we went to Plan B. Always got to have a Plan B. This is Plan B. This is uncured hot dogs. They were frozen, but at least those babies can handle the Instant Pot. So I'm gonna put them in there. I've never made frozen hot dogs in the Instant Pot. I'm sure it just needs like 3 or 4 minutes, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna have 2 hot dogs. They have 4 carbs in them. That's what's kind of disappointing about it, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna have 2 of those hot dogs, and you're not gonna believe what else. So first of all, let's start with the good stuff. This is one of those folio cheese wraps. Woo! Parmesan cheese wraps with 2 uncured hot dogs inside. 1.5 tablespoons of mayo. I'm just gonna dip that hot dog roll in there. And you're not gonna believe what else I'm eating. That's right, 3 hard-boiled eggs. Coming off of the egg fast, and there were still 3 sitting in the fridge, so I need to eat them. Plus, I really needed the extra protein today. So this is dinner. So here is dinner. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, and I've decided today I'm going to intermittent fast just a short window, 16-8, just because I don't want to make breakfast. And actually, the way I have my calories, the way my macros are worked out for the day, it's just not going to work out for me to consume some breakfast right now. So I'm just going to make my work lunch, head out the door. So for today's lunch, I'm just going to be bringing some tuna. This is that safe catch that I got from my Costco haul about 2 weeks ago. We're going to be having 2 tablespoons of this mayo, which I don't really care for, but just trying to use it up now. It's the only mayo I have in the house. Okay, and now I'm just going to be adding 2 tablespoons of the mayonnaise. Tuna could be so boring. It is, not gonna lie. Some black pepper. Okay, there's our tuna. I've decided I'm also gonna bring some pork rinds to eat with my tuna. 14 grams. Last but certainly not least, some raspberries that I picked up the other day. It's not gonna be much, I'm telling you. 1/4 of a cup goes by real fast. Okay, I would say that's 1/4 of a cup, even though there's 2 little berries sticking out over. So I'm just gonna rinse them off real quick and then put them in my container. Yeah, so that came out to, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raspberries. but I will enjoy every sweet little bite. That is the lunch for today. Sparkling water as usual. 1 pouch of tuna with 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 ounce of Max Original pork rinds, and 6 raspberries. Okay, I'm out the door. Hi guys, it's Monday night, and tonight we are having hamburgers that the hamburger meat was not ready last night. It was not defrosted all the way, so I had to let it continue to defrost in the fridge. So tonight we're having it. It's the Wagyu beef, and I'm so excited. I already made the patties, and this is a rub, dry rub. So I already put salt and pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder in the mixture, and then made my patties, and then I just put a little bit of this rub on top of it. And this rub does have carbohydrates in it. 2 carbohydrates for 2 tablespoons. So it actually came out to like 4.5 grams. So I went ahead and measured it out in grams. So there you go, there's 2 carbs, but you know, that's not bad considering there's 4 patties here. But I am gonna be eating 2 tonight, so there's 1 gram of carbs right there. And there is my pan, smoking hot. Burning off all the fat that was in there. Okay, and then once they've been seared on both sides, I like to finish cooking them in my air fryer. So I just transfer them to the air fryer, and then they'll just finish cooking through the air fryer. Okay, and I just put it on 400, usually just a couple of minutes. So I'm just gonna put it on for like 5 minutes and come back and check them. And then I usually just throw my cheese on top and let it melt a little bit in the air fryer. Okay, and the burgers are nice and ready. Gonna take them out of the air fryer and let them rest on a plate for a little bit. Look how thin this cheese is that I sliced. Look at that. Ooh, like super thin, man. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I've actually been snacking on some cheese, so I'm only gonna put it on 1 burger for me. So you just kind of let it sit there, and the cheese will start melting on there as it's just sitting there. I've never made this before, but I'm obsessed with like this cute little kit that I got from, it's Nori Pro. I got it from Home Goods, and it's supposed to be for like shoving stuff inside of the filling inside of eclairs. It's for decorating cupcakes, cookies, or whatever, but I've been dying to use it. So this is just a closer look at it. So it's got like a little tube here. This is the little thing that pushes down the whipped cream or whatever your filling is inside of the tube. And it just has a bunch of these cool little tips with all kinds of shapes. So anyhow, I just thought it would be cool to use this thing for what I'm gonna make for dessert tonight. I decided to use just this one here, this little, because just has a bigger opening, and I thought that would be good for my purpose tonight. So we're gonna need a scale because we're gonna measure out some mascarpone cheese. So we can only have 1 ounce of it. Wow, that's not very much. So this is what we have here. What I wanted to do was just mix a little bit of the sugar-free vanilla into it. So I'm just gonna put a pump in there just to sweeten it. Try to mix it with a fork. Yeah, it's starting to look like a frosting now. Next, we're gonna get a very tiny dish to put 1/4 of a cup of raspberries in it. Carefully, I'm gonna place them in our little dish. And now for the fun part. We're gonna try to get our little mascarpone frosting into this tube. You need a tiny little spatula like this for sure.
Come on, work. I really hope this works.
Okay, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, it's working. It's working. Oh, It's not gonna be so pretty, but it's gonna be delicious. That's it? Are you kidding me? That's it? That's all we got in there? Yep, that's it. Now I'm just gonna dust it with some cinnamon. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. It's so cute. It's totally cute. Why I never pursued food photography? I don't know, because I absolutely love it. It's so much fun, but look at this. Come on, camera. Oh my gosh, look at that. Doesn't it just look beautiful? Oop, they're rolling around. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning and I am up before the crack of dawn. I have to be at an early meeting for work this morning. The purpose of me recording this morning is because I am going to be fasting today. I'm doing a 20-hour fast, which means I have a 4-hour window. So I've been doing a lot of research on what breaks a fast. So just from what I have read and seen in other videos online, so it turns out that butter, heavy cream, MCT oil, and plain black coffee do not break a fast. So this morning I made some coffee, and in here is a tablespoon of MCT oil. So that is what I'm having just to sip on this morning, and then nothing until I break my fast, and I don't break my fast until 4 o'clock. Oh, I just burned the snot out of my throat. Oh my God, that was hot. I could tell as soon as I took a sip, it was too hot. Oh my God. Call 911. Oh my God. Woo. Committed, man. Had to swallow it. Couldn't spit it out. Man, I just burned the snot out of my tongue, roof of my mouth. Hi guys, it's Tuesday evening and I'm just ending my 20-hour fast. I was really hungry the last 2 hours. It probably didn't help that I was watching a bunch of keto vlogs on YouTube where people are showing what I ate today. So I'm gonna break my fast with some homemade bone broth, some beef bone broth that I made. I'm gonna sip on that for a little bit and then have my first meal probably in about an hour. Okay, here's my nice bone broth. It's quite a lot of salt right there. But we're dumping it all in because I really like a very salty bone broth. I don't know why it's like so bright in my background right now. Anyhow. I just want to know, do a lot of you who are doing intermittent fasting, do you break your fast with bone broth? Do you break it with something else? Do you have a specific way of breaking your fast? If you do, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you do. Bone broth or something else. Okay, so I don't have any real plan for what I'm going to be doing for dinner. I know for my first meal, so I guess you could count the bone broth as meal 1. I'm probably gonna have 2 more meals that would be considered this one big meal. I'm gonna have 6 ounces, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the air fryer. Okay, so here we have the chicken. Oop, I have way more chicken ratio to lettuce leaves, but this was 5 butter leaf lettuce leaves. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put 1 tablespoon of this Bolthouse Classic Ranch. I'm gonna put in a chunky guacamole in there, and then some cheddar cheese crisp for some crunch. there is my real meal. Bone broth was meal 1. This is considered meal 2. Okay, so this is meal 2. Real meal part 2 of part 1. And that is 2 ounces of kielbasa sausage, 3 eggs, and 1 ounce of Kobe Jack shredded cheese with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to be making a mascarpone mousse again. And this time, I think I really love lemon. I'm going to have some raspberries with it again like I did last night, but I really love lemon. So I have this key lime juice that I got a while ago from World Market that I use to make my electrolyte drinks with. I haven't really been making those anymore, but I'm going to use this to flavor the mascarpone. And then I also am going to use 1 True Lemon packet. Now there is 1 carbohydrate in True Lemon, but that's okay. There's no carbohydrates in this, in the key lime, and then there'll be 1 in here. And then I'm going to use some sugar-free vanilla to sweeten it because I'm sure that this is not going to add any sweetness, neither is the True Lemon. So I could have, I think it was 54 grams of the mascarpone. There's my 1/4 of a cup of raspberries. I'm not going to make this look fancy like last night. I'm just going to plop them in. So here we have it. So that's the end of our fasting day. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, and today is a special day because it's a cheat day for me. Yes, I'm having a planned cheat day. I am part of the Yelp Elite squad, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically, you know what Yelp is, you do reviews on Yelp. Well, I have been an elite member for, I think I'm going on 5 years. I think I'm 4 years right now, but December will be 5 years for me. Anyhow, so we get invited to special events. We have grand openings at new restaurants, new places of businesses, where we get to come and taste new foods, drinks, services. We get free services. It's just, you get a lot of great perks by being an elite member. And every month they have these events. You have to RSVP to the event, and the ambassador, who is the person that's organizing these Yelp events, she chooses from the list of people that have responded who can attend the event. I was chosen for this month's event. This month's event happens to be at a curry pizza place. And I have had this pizza before I was keto, back in February actually. I tried this pizza place and absolutely loved it because of the fact that it's curry infusion. It's something different than just your standard Italian pizza. So tonight I am going to have real pizza. So when you do a cheat day, you got to go in with a plan. My plan is to stay very low carb all day, and then just save up, my carb intake for this evening. This morning, I'm going to make an MCT oil powder coffee with the chocolate MCT oil powder that I have and I love. That does have 2 carbs. I'm gonna put some heavy cream. That's gonna count as a couple carbs there. And then for lunch, I'm thinking I'm just easy. So I think I'm just gonna do tuna again with a little bit of mayo and some pork rinds. I'm looking at maybe 5 grams of carbs before I even get to the pizza event tonight. The plan is to just enjoy myself, enjoy the moment, get back on keto tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to start the day with a long intermittent fast. I think I may try to make it to 24 hours. I know that fasting is the quickest way for me to get back into ketosis. So I'm an idiot. I'm sure you've seen in my videos that I've been draining this tuna, and I just discovered need pouch to reabsorb natural oils. Do not drain. Tear here. So now I feel like an idiot. Okay, I'm kneading the tuna. Maybe it won't look as disgusting when I open it now. For this morning's coffee, I decided just to skip using the MCT oil powder because it has 2 grams of carbs, and I'm trying to save my carbs for, my cheat day. So this is just 1 cup of the coffee brewed. I'm going to add some Splenda Zero because this is 0 carbs. I'm just going to add maybe a squirt of that in there just to sweeten it a little bit. I'm going to add some heavy cream, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of MCT oil. Now you can actually taste like a real plain fall harvest Starbucks coffee because there's no chocolate flavor or anything in it, just the heavy cream and a little bit of Splenda. Hi guys, it is Wednesday evening, afternoon, 3:40. I wanted to go ahead and check my ketones to see where they are before I go to this Yelp event tonight. I'm sure I'm going to be knocked out of ketosis afterwards, so I just want to check what they are now. Oh, I'm barely in ketosis. 0.6. You need can you see that? You need 0.5 to be in ketosis, so I'm barely in ketosis right now. I'm sure I'm going to be kicked out after tonight. And then I plan on just doing intermittent fasting for a long time tomorrow. I think I'm going to shoot for 24 hours and then take my blood ketone reading at the end of that to see where I'm at, to see if I could actually get back into ketosis or if my body is still going to take quite a while, because the last time, whenever I've gotten kicked out of ketosis, it's taking me honestly like 3 or 4 days to get back into ketosis.